The Agbotui family and people of Dzelukope are demanding the mortal remains of their beloved king to be buried at his hometown as tradition demands. The 73-year-old former president Jerry John Rawlings on Thursday, November 12, 2020, died at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital, which came as a shock to Ghanaians. Former President Jerry John Rawlings had been on admission at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital after a short undisclosed illness. Jerry John Rawlings was born on June 22, 1947, to a Scottish dad and a Ghanaian mother, Victoria Agbotui, who died in September 2020 at age 101 and was buried on October 24, 2020, the last time that Mr. Rawlings was seen in public. On Sunday, November 15, 2020, the people of Keta, Dzelukope and its surrounding villages held a vigil in honor of the late President Rawlings. The death of Rawlings has brought a lot of controversies as the family in the Volta region, precisely Keta, Dzelukope, are demanding for the mortal remains of the late president to be buried at home. Victor Togbi Agbotui, a cousin to the deceased, said, "Rawlings is a king and as tradition demands must be brought home and buried just as his mother was buried at her hometown."
Mi o chacha for it. Mi anoira, Jerry John Rawlings for a kurunchi. Miawe. Onyamu rekada for makata, kwa jokata, kwa kamakata. Mr. Fasi domona. Tiruya na shiji fiabere. Na for konyi wa kwini, na nyebo olomi. Aba miavi Jerry John Rawlings. Iya afaklasu. We are
pleading with the government that when a chief dies, he is not buried in haste. If government loves us as the former President Rawlings loved the Anlos, then they should respect his mortal remains and bring him home to be buried.
We're in the house now. Yesterday was a big video here. In fact, our ex-president, Jerry John Rawlings, there is from a family, a royal family. We want our brother to be buried in our hometown. And we need a place whereby it can be open place. And every individual, every generation who come across his grave will know that the guy is a hero. So I'm pleading with the government that they should come on board to the family and we have a discussion, prominent discussion about the whole thing, so that we can all get one idea to bury our mother or to our brother or to send our brother to the rest. And it's really heartbreaking. And we are mourning. And we are even wondering, when we hear the sudden death of Jerry, we don't know whether they have kept him down for 48 hours before mortuary. We don't know. Nobody come out and give an announcement that, oh, Jerry have passed on this hour and have kept down this hour, and they are waiting for him to see. But what I know is that this is a ranger or the hero part of it. At least 24 hours or 40 hours, the families and everybody have to know that this is what is happening. And they have to see and confirm. Well, it has been done already. We are pleading with the government that bury Jerry impromptu. We family will not accept it. We also have to say in Jerry, because Jerry have come from family before become a president of Ghana or become the statesman. I think we are pleading to the government to help us. This is all that happened is only the MP was in this house and Joy FM. We never see any government delegation coming to the house, the family house, and more with the family. Nobody. Everything is Accra. Accra is not where Ron is from. Ron is from Gita, Uganzomai. This is where he's from. This is where his birth is. This is where the mother from. So I praise the government that they should try to give us a due respect concerning our brother death.
So, like you are saying, we need the body home.
Yes.
Buried here. So let's assume that our request is not approved by the government. What happens next?
They have to be approved because the family have said we need our brother home. We have to bury on our land to be a benefit to the soil in this land. This is where they have come from. I will not be buried in Accra. I live in Accra, Tema, but I will not be buried there. So I prefer everybody where you're from, you have to be buried in your soil, your motherland, to be a benefit for the family. If you can help to generate some growth for the family to enjoy, I think that spiritually it helps a lot. And I believe my brother, after the mother's death, he was running to the funeral, coming to see the grave, see the uncle, see the grandfather, see the cousin. I say he loved here. He was doing that. I think he buried the mother. It's almost 4 weeks now. 3 weeks down the line, he was 2 weeks down the line, he was running here. Come to the grave. You know, you have to see that the guy, he loved his home. After Saturday, he was here with us. Sunday, he was here, happily with us. Cracking a joke, so many things. He said, I love my home. I love my family. I want to be among my clothes. I want to be among my clothes. Someone said, I want to be among my clothes. That means, even if it's his dead body, have to be among his family. So that is why we visit the government to listen to us. When we visited him to greet him at his residence, he mentioned that he thought that the first time the sea was destroying the guitar. So there was not going to be much land for the burial. But now that he realized that we have enough space to even keep our body, he is even happy to send the mother home to be buried there. So if your biological mother pass away, and you acknowledge that you don't want your mother to be buried at Accra, and you bring your mother home and bury. What about you? What about you? Who carrying the womb? So I believe